All right. That guy over there has finally stopped sneezing. I had to keep starting and stopping this. I think he's okay now. He's just wiping his nose. So, dusk is falling fast here on the fishing port town of Katsuura, here on the southeast corner of Japan's Kii Peninsula. I'm down here leading a couple people along the ancient pilgrimage routes of the Kumano Kodo. In Kumano, people have been making spiritual pilgrimages for over 1,000 years to some very important shrines in this area, through mountains that are just ridiculously beautiful. Tonight's our last night. Tomorrow we go see our last shrine. We'll go see Japan's tallest waterfall, and then we jump in a train, head back to Osaka. They'll be on their way, and I'm going to head home, and for the first time in about 3 weeks, I'm going to see my kids. And sitting here tonight, I've been thinking about my children, and recently I've been thinking about their names. And more specifically, I've been thinking about what their names mean and how the meaning of their names may have had an influence on the people that they have become and continue to become. Because in Japan, children's names by and large are written with characters that have meanings. So every child's name means something. Now, growing up, my name is an old Irish name that evidently means handsome. And looking at my baby pictures, it makes no sense whatsoever. I think my mom and dad had some wishful thinking. But my oldest son, his name is Yamato. And Yamato is the name of the area that served as Japan's cradle of civilization. Yamato was the name of the first rulers of the country that would become Japan. Yamato was the name of a battleship that saw a lot of victories before it was finally sunk in the wake of Pearl Harbor. Yamato was also the name of a fictional space battleship. Fictional, of course. But as it's written, Yamato, the two characters that make up his name mean big and peace. And the connotation is he's a peaceful communicator. And it's interesting, wildly interesting, because he really is a great communicator. He really knows how to talk to people. He's very calm, level in his emotions, even when those around him are getting frustrated, like Dad sometimes, or when there's a tense situation in the family, or something needs to be said, something needs to be explained to someone that they may not want to hear it. But my son is very good at talking to people, explaining things, telling people what they need to hear, or explaining things that he is thinking. He is really a great communicator. Growing up, you'd think he thought his name was Play Soccer in the House. But years and years of writing his name on his homework and his tests at school and wherever else he would write his name, every time he writes his name, he's writing Peaceful Communicator. And I wonder if that has had an influence on who he is. By the same token, my second son, his name is Seiji. And written one way, his name can mean politician. But as it's written, it means sincere gentleman. And I think this really applies to him as well. He is not real outspoken, but he's never going to lie about what he thinks or how he feels. If he doesn't tell you in words, he'll show you in his actions or in his expression. If he doesn't like what you make him for dinner, if he doesn't want to do what you're asking him to do, he'll let you know. He is very honest in every way. So again, growing up writing Sincere Gentleman hundreds and hundreds of times, did that make him, or did that influence him in some way? I have to think yes. Now, my daughter, her name is Sakura, and Sakura means cherry blossom. So there's not a whole lot that she could do with that name as far as it influencing the kind of person she is. Growing up, you'd think she thought her name meant can watch YouTube as much as she wants. I think she still thinks that. I remind her that cherry blossoms have a very short life, so she better change her attitude. She's 13. But with my sons in particular, their names have meanings that really can influence the people they are becoming and the people they have become. And I wonder if they had different names, if they would be slightly different people. And it's not something that I will ever know. Although someday, maybe when they, I hope, have children of their own and are trying to think of names for their children, I want to ask them. I want to ask them if they ever felt like their names meant something to them. And if so, make sure they're careful about what they name their kids. That's what I've been thinking about recently. And tomorrow, go back to Osaka with my people. Then I'm going to head home, see my kids, going to see my peaceful communicator, going to see my sincere gentleman, see my cherry blossom, watching YouTube probably. And again, I'm going to think about who they are, the kind of people they are, the kind of people they have become and continue to become to be. And when I might ever bring it up with them, I don't know. But I'm really interested to find out someday if their names have really influenced who they are. It's getting really dark. I got to cut this off. So hope you guys are doing great wherever you are. Talk to you again soon.